Alright. Is this thing on? Let me give a few seconds to ensure that this is active. Okay. It looks like it's active. So welcome everybody to another episodic installation of Halo ampersand Chilaximum, the series where I play Halo, usually pretty poorly, and I talk about things about life, about how to live life, and today I'm going to be talking about vitamin B6 when it comes to lucid dreaming. This is an experiment that I've tried over the last week and a half or so. Vitamin B6 is a supplement that you should not take every day, depending on your diet. If you are not deficient in vitamin B6, you should not be taking vitamin B6 every day. I've been doing it like maybe twice a week, and I'm just doing it for experimental purposes at the moment. But I think it really works really well with lucid dreaming. Hello, Cloud, in the chat room. What's poppin'? Vitamin B6 improves memory. It improves like your brain functionality. It improves all that kind of stuff, and that really comes in handy when it comes to lucid dreaming. And so it's kind of like another supplement, galantamine, which also affects the way your brain produces certain chemicals and stuff, and makes your brain kind of like you remember more. Your memory is more distinct, more vivid, even without dream stuff. So like if you go about your day with a good amount of vitamin B6, you will be more alert, more aware, and remember more things throughout the day. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, so what I do when it comes to lucid dreaming is I will take vitamin B6 probably 20-30 minutes before going to bed. Like I said in the past few videos, when you take a supplement, it's more helpful to do it during the longer REM cycles. However, it honestly isn't that big of a deal. If you're going to take something like vitamin B6, it's maybe more efficient to take it if you're doing wake back to bed. However, if you're doing it before your normal sleep cycle, that's also fine. I've mostly been doing it before my normal sleep cycle. I have not done the wake back to bed method with vitamin B6. I might report later with that. And it's pretty good. So I just want to talk about my dream last night when it comes to this kind of stuff. Last night I had a very, very active dream. What I took was I did some Salea Zakatachichi as well as vitamin B6, so I utilized those in tandem. And I had like a really long dream, and it was also a lucid dream. Where I started to control my actions a lot more deliberately, a lot more, with a lot more clarity. I was able to actually make decisions about how I wanted to interact with the world. For me personally, when it comes to lucid dreaming, I really enjoy letting my subconscious kind of create scenarios and for me to just react to them. Because for me, what that does is it allows me to more accurately understand what's going on and what kind of information my subconscious is kind of trying to throw at me. So that's my thing. And vitamin B6 has done a lot for that. Like every single time vitamin B6 I do, it really, really helps out. It just makes you remember more details. It's one of those things where it's like with mugwort, it just makes your dreams a little bit more detailed, and it improves your ability to recall detail. Now, again, obviously, you should be doing this kind of stuff with, you know, dream journaling, most importantly, you know, that kind of stuff. It's really important that you don't, like, think, oh, I'm going to take a vitamin B6 with my sandwich for lunch, and all of a sudden I'm going to have wacky dreams. That's not really how that goes. But I was doing 100 milligrams before bed. There was a study done a little bit ago. Here I am trying to use a sniper rifle close range when I have a sword. There was a study done a couple years ago, I believe, about, I think the amount that they used in that study was 240 milligrams of vitamin B6, which I'm not doing. I might try that at some point, but there is a little bit of a concern with vitamin B6 if you do too much. Hello, Ruby Jean. Welcome to the live stream, and also goodbye. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you and your presence. But yes, vitamin B6 is cool. I highly recommend, if you want to not do a supplement, I would recommend, if you're going to have dinner or a before bedtime snack, that you include vitamin B6 in that. You know, like something like peanuts or something. I think peanuts have good contents for vitamin B6, but I don't quite remember. I just decided to do the supplement because, you know, whatever. I'm kind of a loser. Hello, Sign. Is B6 the same as niacin? I don't know what that is, so I'm not sure. If you're wondering what the music is, it's Tengu Man from Mega Man 8 on the PlayStation, not the Saturn version. Has a different song on the Saturn version, but this is the PlayStation version. Oh, jeez. But yeah, if anyone has questions in the chat room about this, feel free to ask. One thing that I also want to say is, as soon as my stream is over, I will be hopping onto the Nuspwonks stream, and if you want to get the link to that, show up in my Discord. We're probably going to multi-stream it, but I would like if the people that are watching this watch on their YouTube page instead of mine, because it gives them more watch time, and we're trying to get their YouTube channel to have monetization. So I'll link that and all that stuff. Do you get a flushing reaction from the B6, like your face gets all red? I did not notice that at all, so it's possible. I don't tend to look in the mirror slightly before bed, but it's possible. I don't know, though. I don't think so. But yeah, my dream last night had a lot of distinct segments. You dream several times throughout your sleep, but I had this dream where it was kind of like one of those seamless dreams. Like each dream connects with each other, like chapters in a book, or like movies in a trilogy kind of thing like that. It was very detailed, very expansive, lasted quite a while, and all the dreams fit together. So it took place over the course of a couple days. And it, you know, like that's what's cool about it. Is like, you know, each dream kind of lasting about X amount of time, and then there's time dilation in dreams and stuff, and then like when they all connect, it kind of like feels like you're like taking place, like you're having like a miniature vacation within your own brain. So I think that that's one of my favorite aspects of lucidity in dreams, is you're able to, even if you don't do all the wacky, like look at me, I'm flying, I'm epic kind of thing, you're just more aware in your dream, and that can like just bring you really cool stuff. And I feel like our subconscious is like just more detailed and more creative than we could ever strive to be honest with you. And it also kind of helps you understand a lot of what's going on inside of your brain, which is useful, I think, for a lot of discourse. Understanding yourself to the best of your ability is key to understanding others. Damn. I done goofed. I made a mistake. Wow, that was really bad. That was really, really bad. Holy mackerel. That's a shame. Okay. But yeah, if anyone has questions, let me know. Again, this has just been my beat. I really just want to say that, like, the whole thing about exploring your consciousness, understanding yourself better. For me, again, I've had a lot of, you know, mental health problems, all that kind of stuff. And lucid dreaming and being able to explore myself in this kind of capacity is, at least for the time being, fixed a lot of my problems. I haven't cried myself to sleep in ages, you know, so that's a plus. That kind of stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people in my audience would resonate with that kind of thing. And this is something that not that many people, like I think there's like something like 20 to 30% of people say that they experience lucid dreams in their lifetime. But not that many people can actually induce them on a regular basis. So I think that is a very interesting and very just generally applicable thing to do. And I highly recommend you try to do that. Hello, Felipe. I'm trying to draw an NB face. It's so hard. Well, I'm not good at art to begin with, so I cannot provide any tips, unfortunately. But keep it up, champ. You got this. And I'm really bad with the sniper today. Holy mackerel. Oh. But yeah, one of the things about vitamin B6 is, again, you can like link it up with other sort of supplements like Salea Zakatachichi, which is what I do. I feel like they work in tandem pretty damn well. I think I'm also next time going to try to do it in the middle of the night. I might try to combine it with galantamine, see how that goes. Those are probably what could very... Hello? Is this live stream back? Is this back? Is this functioning? I'm so sorry, my internet is garbage. I lost, in case you're wondering. But yeah, I was about to say that I feel like galantamine and vitamin B6 could be a good combination. I'm going to try that next time. I'm not going to do that tonight, because again, you don't want to take a vitamin B6 supplement every day if your diet includes a good amount of vitamin B6, which mine does. So I don't, like, it's not like I'm deficient in vitamin B6, so I don't really need to take it for that reason. So I'm going to wait a couple of days and do another vitamin B6, and I think I'm going to combine it with galantamine. Now, again, I am not a doctor. You should always consult your doctor. By the way, I love that phrase, consult your doctor. Like, bitch, like, if you live in America, chances are you don't have a doctor. But anyway, I'm going to try that, I think, as my next combination, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Hello, Lilith Matthew. Felipe, it's for an avatar game that only includes binary genders. I'm modding it. I just deleted the eyelids. At least I can say I tried. Well, eyelids or eyelashes? Wait a second, what? Hello, TechHead100. Trump 2020, you stupid bitch. Why is, like, hashtag Trump? What is hashtag Trump? Did you, like, forget, like, did you not know what a hashtag is and you accidentally included the space? Is it supposed to be hashtag Trump 2020? Or just hashtag Trump? And then you're saying to me, 2020, you stupid bitch. Are you, like, describing your vision? What does that mean? 2020, you stupid bitch? Please speak English. This is an English-speaking live stream. But yes, again, I want to underscore how important, I think... Connection interrupted. Hello? Am I banned? I want to underscore how important dream therapy can be for people that have, like, problems with sleep, which I had. There was a time in my life where I could not sleep at all. because I would just be afraid. I would have night terrors. I wouldn't be able to sleep comfortably. I would wake up and then not be able to go back to sleep. And that is something that plagued me for several years. So the idea that that doesn't happen at all anymore, and the idea that if I do have a night terror or a nightmare, it's just fun, it's just interesting, rather than being something that scares me. It's like something that I can interact with, something I can play with, while like playing a video game or watching a scary movie or something like that. So I think it's super, super helpful. And again, I know a lot of people in my audience probably have similar issues, so I think it's probably worth exploring for people. I do think that it is something that can definitely be very beneficial. But I'll tell more about my dream last night. Basically, I was with my family and some adjacent individuals, and there was some sort of scuffle outside the house, and someone in the house decided to call the police. And the police came, and instead of dealing with the scuffle in any capacity, they just evicted us. Really bizarre and interesting. And so we, similar to my dream from the other night as well, for those of you wondering, in my childhood, I had a lot of problems with housing. I had very unstable housing and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of something that's deeply ingrained into my subconscious, I guess. But we managed to find some like abandoned subway station that was like very clean, and then like we kind of spruced it up and turned it into like a really epic hideout, kind of like just really like cool stuff. And then a bunch of people found our hideout. I do not know what their affiliation was, but they were just people that found our hideout, and we were trying to converse with them, and it turns out that they were escaping what had become some sort of dystopia, where like, I don't know, either aliens or, you know, like some sort of fascist government, and people were being like taken for like having like, you know, wrong ideas or for doing things incorrectly. Like for example, if you buy a certain product, you know, at a grocery store, you would be kidnapped and probably killed. I don't know, because that didn't happen to me, because I was lucid, baby. Right? So, they asked me if I could go to a grocery store and get them some supplies that they needed, and so I tried my best to do so. And I remember going to the grocery store. I remember, like, walking through an entire town, like, walking down streets in, like, you know, sidewalks, and, like 30 minutes of walking, where I was, like, examining the air. I was, like, breathing in. I could smell, like, you know, like, exhaust fumes from cars that were traveling. It was just really, really interesting. Why is this fucking game not working? Just gonna play 4v4. Check scored. What's poppin'? Oof. Sega dude voting for Ed Markey. Get him. But yeah, so I was like, I remember distinctly walking through like these cities. I like was seeing people walk and like they were scared and they were like walking quickly. It was like just a whole like some sort of dystopian kind of thing, but I didn't really figure out what that was. And I remember when I was in the grocery store, I had to pee all of a sudden, and I asked an employee if I could go to the bathroom. And then as I was peeing in my dream, I woke up and I was like, holy shit, I have to pee. So like that was like a really kind of like just fun ending to my dream. Is like I asked someone to go, like, you know, because it was like one of these stores where you have to like get a key or something, you know, like I'm in fucking school, right? Like I'm in 3rd grade. But so I just like asked, and I was like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. And then I went, and I remember like seeing, I was looking in the mirror, and the mirror, like one of the fastest ways, see a cloud? Goodbye? One of the fastest ways to realize that you're dreaming is by looking in a mirror or looking at something that can change or that is fluid, because in dreams things are not like, you can't like really see your reflection. You close your eyes, you open them, and usually the reflection is something different. So I remember like looking in the mirror. Come on, man. Holy shit, I'm bad. And I remember looking in the mirror, and then I close my eyes, like I blinked, whatever it is, and then like I open my eyes and I'm just in my bed and I'm like, holy shit, I have to go pee. So I just like run downstairs, and it was just an all-around pretty fun experience. Again, I highly recommend, if you're going to get into this sort of stuff, to definitely keep a dream journal, because when you write this stuff down, it really helps your memory. Sega dude, I can't stop saying come on man. I mean, dude, come on man is so good. It's so good. Oh, come on man. Oh, it's so fucking funny. I would just like to say to everyone, I am going to be on the Nussfwonks stream after this. We're going to talk about right-wing violence and that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the stream here. That's going to start at 4, so in about 20 minutes. I'm doing a little pre-show to get people amped. I'm an opening act. And I'm going to link the live stream on their YouTube channel, because we're trying to get their YouTube channel to hit monetization status, and you need to get like a certain amount of views and watch time in order to do that. So I'd like to help out. So if you're interested in helping out a small leftist podcast, definitely go watch the Nussfwonks show on their channel instead of mine. And I'll provide the link in my YouTube, and I'll do it in the chat room and stuff. Lilith Matthew asks, question, how far into transition did you stop, or how far into transition did you stop being called your dead name in dreams? It just started happening for me. I don't know. I didn't, when I was first starting hormones, this is around when I first started to get like my weed addiction going. So I just kind of didn't have any dreams for like 2 years. So I honestly don't know. I don't know. I was smoking that shit every single day for multiple years. Multiple being 2. So I don't really know. I'm sorry. And before that, I had a lot of problems with my dreams, and I couldn't sleep properly. So I'd like wake up and like I'd have like really hard time sleeping. That kind of stuff. So I didn't really dream much before that. And of course, this is before I started really getting into lucid dreaming. I had like a bout of trying to get into it when I was a teenager, but this is before I started getting really into it. So I can't really remember, to be honest, but I wish I could, because that's actually a really good question. And like just on the subject of for trans people, if you're a lucid dreamer, you can control that kind of stuff. You can like correct people, and then like they will take heed, unless like your subconscious is trying to bully you, which is possible. But like, you know, like that's another thing that it can be useful for. And as well, I know a lot of people have problems with misgendering themselves and dead naming themselves in their own internal monologue while they think, and that kind of stuff throughout the day. So like that kind of stuff is just like free practice as well. You can you know, just like practice a certain thing. You know, if you want to practice talking to a doctor about something, or if you want to practice talking to a teacher about something, or to your parents, or to a family member, or whatever coming out, that's something that you can practice in lucid dream states. So I think that that's also like something that can be potentially really, really beneficial for transgender people. And I should probably make a separate video for that, because that's actually a subject I had not thought of exploring that much. So thank you, Lilith, for that. Good primer. Yo, I am terrible at video games. Holy crap. But yeah, I'm going to be here for about 5 more minutes. I'll probably... Wow, I just realized the scoreboard is not good. I'll probably go after the next game. So this one's going to end pretty soon. So I'll probably peace out after the next game. So if anyone has any questions, let me know. And again, I will be appearing on the Nussfwonks stream at 4, which is in 15 minutes from now. So if you'd like to watch that, I would prefer if you watched it on their channel instead of my channel. That way they can get the watch time statistics and get that money. And also, it's just a nice thing to do. So I'll link that in my Discord. So if you're not in my Discord, go to speed.dog. Not speeddog.com, but speed.dog. That is my URL. You can find the Discord server link on that website. So? And there, you can talk to me at any point. I respond to everything. Unless I'm like really high, which is not often lately because I'm sober these days. But unless I'm really high and just kind of forget, of which case, if you just like remind me, I will probably respond. Cannabis sativa, weed addiction, LMAO. Hey, I mean, it's a real thing. Woof! Now that was a nice kill. A clean kill. Whoa. Oh, did they have a shotgun too? Hello, Lemon Lime Lukey. What up? Well, I'm doing one more game and then I'm going to go onto the Nussfwonk stream. So, if you have any questions about lucid dreaming, hit me up now. And if you want to talk about literally anything else, but we're going to be talking about right-wing violence on the stream. I don't know what else, but that's all I know for now. But you can leave comments and we'll maybe get to them. How much do you control in lucid dreams? I prefer to kind of let my subconscious do most of the control. I like just kind of seeing and analyzing what my brain has to say about myself more than anything else. So, but I can control things. One of the things about lucid dreaming is usually you're kind of on autopilot. Like when you're throughout the day, like, you know, you wake up, you go to the bathroom, you make breakfast, you know, you don't really think about the things you're doing, you just kind of do them. You know, like that's kind of what most dreams are. But in lucid dreams, I've got like this, you know, most of my dreams at this point, and it's kind of like a really meshy spectrum of lucid to just clear and clarity kind of thing. But, a lot of my dreams I have like extreme mental clarity for, and it allows me to really like just kind of do whatever I want in a very interesting and unique way. So it's like, again, I'll probably usually go with like the story that my subconscious has cooked up just because that's kind of fun. With my own rocket launcher? Yeah, Sega Dude says, I was able to fly and make doorways take me wherever I want. That's one thing. With dream control, if you're lucid and you kind of really want something to happen, right? If you like really like, oh man, I want to go to like Florida. I don't know why you'd want to go to Florida, but hey, I want to go to Florida. You can kind of do a trick where like you open up a door and like you're in a hotel room. In Florida or something like that. That's something, if you really kind of like put your mind to it, is very easily possible. I don't do that often. Again, I'm really into like the storylines of my own dreams, but sometimes I try to experiment with that kind of stuff. Also, I forgot to put this on loop. There we go. I just had my first sober morning in forever. God bless. For lucid dreaming, weed is pretty hard to keep in the concoction, just because it really does mess your dreams up. Like, you still can do a lot of dream stuff, but it's going to be a lot harder. But if you do want to smoke, it's better to smoke in the morning and try to be a little sober before bed. That way, like, you know, you have the greatest chance of remembering your dreams. Celia Zakatachichi. I'm going to be dreaming balls. Not bad. Keep up the good work. Are you getting capsules? Are you going to smoke them? What's the scoop? Wow, that was... I always feel embarrassed when I have the sniper rifle. Because it's like, either you get them or you don't. And if you don't, you just look like an idiot. I mean, I've dreamt while smoking as well, while being high as fuck, but it's never going to be as clear, you know what I mean? It's really just never going to be as vivid and as clear And if you do become lucid, you're never going to have as much control. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you drink Saleya Zakatachichi as a tea, prepare yourself to vomit, because like that shit is disgusting. Like, I'm just throwing that out there. Like, you're probably better doing like the putting the spoon in the mouth method kind of thing, to be honest with you. If you want to treat it like alcohol and do a shot and a chaser, I mean, that's also not a bad idea, but capsules are like, you really should get a capsule maker. Like, trust me, it's so convenient. And again, it's super convenient for when you do wake back to bed and like you wake up in the middle of the night, you want to just pop a pill and then you go back to sleep. It's just ultra convenient. I think you would enjoy studying hypnosis from the way you talk about dreams. Sure. If you have anything you want to send me about it, let me know. Whoa. Again, after this live stream, I'm going to go on to the Nussflonk show. Join my Discord and I'll drop the link in there. And we're going to be talking about right-wing violence. Again, I'd prefer if you watch on their channel so that they can get the watch time. And so that way they can get the monetization status. And the sooner they get to monetization status, the sooner they can start paying me. So, just throwing that out there. Send me that in a Discord message or something. Otherwise, I will probably forget. I don't have great memory when it comes to like, oh yeah, I'm going to read a hypnosis book. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, like, my memory is not so great with that kind of stuff. So if you could just send me an email or a message, give me that kind of reminder that I have to look at, like, whenever I scroll through something, you know, like, that would definitely be helpful. And I would appreciate that. That's a little shitey. Could have had like a triple kill there, but I'm just garbage, so I chose not to. I've never taken mushrooms. I really would like to, but I've had no hookups. So, one of my goals that I set for myself a couple years ago was that I wanted to try mushrooms before I turned 25. And so I got like 10 months left, 9 months left. I need to get some mushrooms, man. If you want to send me like any information for that process and give me a detailed tutorial, I would appreciate that. Lemon Lime Lukey. I heard that I know you can buy spores legally. I know the spores are legal. But it's illegal to grow them, which, like, you know, lol, right? Like, woohoo! I love that stuff. Feel free to DM me, like, later, like, after the Wonk stream. I would appreciate that. Now, obviously, I'm not going to grow them. This is just something I'm interested in. Like, I just want to know, like, for example, if ne'er-do-wells were to grow these things, obviously I would want to report them to the authorities, and so it's easier to do that kind of stuff when you know how it works. So I'm not saying that I am actually going to grow anything illegally, because obviously that would be illegal, and I'm an upstanding member of society, so I would never endorse that kind of behavior. Have you ever taken salvia? I've never taken salvia. What is it? I also want to try DMT. That's another thing I'm interested in. Maybe we can do a whole stream if you want to show up on time from the beginning. We can do a whole stream talking about drugs. Hello, Dante Killer. Hi, is legal can be illegal? Great question. Profound. Using the Needler at close range like a dullard. Alright, y'all. Thank you for watching. Join my Discord if you want to watch the Nusfwonk stream. Again, I would prefer if you watch on their channel. That way they get the watch time and they can get monetization status. And I'm just trying to help them out. So if you want to hear me pontificate with other intellectuals about the state of this country, civil war, question mark, right-wing violence, definitely hit that stuff up. Unless they just decided to change the topics at the last minute and I just advertised it incorrectly. But that's also possible. So again, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.